Good awakening, everybody. It's already past midnight. It's 12:30 a.m. in the morning, so I bid you bonjour, guten tag, wie geht's? So, on the screen, let's go over the photos. Going over the photos, you will figure out what the topic is about. Cassie J, men's right activist. Karen Strongen, or Strong. She is a men's activist, rights activist as well. Well, the first person, Cassie, does not identify as men's activist, nor does she identify now as a feminist. Okay, this is Karen. Okay, it says 80% of all suicides are men. This is Paul Elam. Elam is just male spelled backwards. On the screen it says, the red pill, raw files, why do men's rights activists criticize feminism? Well, Paul used to speak out for feminists and feminism until he too went down the rabbit hole and swallowed the red pill and understood that the rabbit hole went deep. So what we have is a movement to support men's rights. The MRA, which Paul pretty much, I don't want to say create. I don't know if he actually created it, but he was a big part of it, one of the co-founders. And an offshoot, or rather an element of the MRA, is MGTOW. MGTOW. MGTOW stands for Men Going Their Own Way. You can see here why so many men want nothing to do with women anymore, and why women and governments around the world need to worry about this. What women and governments can do to understand and address this fallout trend among men and the coming repercussions. That's what the photo says on the screen. Bart Smith. Okay, so this is an offshoot of the MRA movement. This photo says hurt feminism by doing nothing. Okay, I don't know who did this. With that, white knight feminism would end today. Okay, I don't know if this is actually legit. Let me just skip over this. This photo doesn't say who did it. Is that it? Nah, that should not be it. The red pill photo, I don't see it. There is a photo for the red pill. Oh, I know where it is. Anyway, doesn't matter. She, Cassie, is the one who made the documentary The Red Pill. So, because of the importance of this, I think this is important. What I did was I wrote out what I wanted to say. I typed it out. It's about almost 3.5 pages. So let's begin. What I like to do from time to time is type things out, but the vast majority of time I do not type my material out, as you can see from the computer, but in this case you can't see my face from the lower bottom. So the topic is marriage, divorce, finance, reptilians, and the tall white extraterrestrials, and depopulation. So what I'll be doing is giving you an overview of everything that I've absorbed watching so many videos and about the movements, and including past experiences in Europe and in the United States of America, and giving you personal experiences, and giving you one possible solution to the divorce finance situation. Then giving you a possible, what I consider a really strong possible scenario of how all this is going to end up for both sexes. So let's begin. I started out with, when I started to wake up spiritually, I asked myself why the vast majority of beings in the entire universe were not returning to paradise, source consciousness, also known as the final dimension, or heaven as religious people call it. It took several years for the answer to sink in. The claws of the beast will stretch out to maintain a hold in and on you. Merely a few months ago, after doing so many exposures on the transgender agenda, it became clear to me that my acceptance of the patriarchal society and its claims of a male-dominated business world, sexual assaults, and abuse were all part of our false conditioning to stay in hell, i.e., the universe. The truth is that the vast majority, if not all, presidents in the United States of America have been transgenders. Specifically, they were born female and had surgery and or hormone treatment to pass as men. In hindsight, it makes sense why all the presidents' wives were, and those who are still alive are, ugly. God does not like ugly, as the saying goes. By research, my research, though there are more videos to post later, especially about the so-called men captains of industries, reveals that they are really female to male transgenders. I have also investigated senators, presidents around the world, governors, and many more. The conclusions, what the heck?